Can your IQ be increased? We humans are a curious species, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and understanding. This quest for knowledge has led us to develop various tools and metrics to measure our cognitive abilities. One such metric is the intelligence quotient, or IQ, a score derived from a standardized test designed to assess intelligence. It encompasses various cognitive skills like reasoning, problem solving, and memory. For decades, the prevailing belief in the scientific community and among the public was that IQ was a fixed trait, predetermined at birth and impervious to change. This belief suggested that our intellectual capacity was essentially set in stone, much like our eye color or height. While genetics undoubtedly plays a role in shaping our cognitive potential, recent scientific discoveries have challenged this long-held notion, offering a more dynamic and hopeful perspective on human intelligence. This perspective is rooted in the remarkable ability of our brains to adapt and rewire themselves throughout our lives, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. The traditional view of IQ as a static measure has been profoundly challenged by the advent of neuroplasticity. This groundbreaking concept, supported by a growing body of scientific evidence, asserts that our brains are not fixed entities, but rather dynamic, ever-changing organs capable of remarkable adaptation. Like a muscle that grows stronger with exercise, our brains can develop and enhance their capabilities through mental stimulation and learning. Imagine the brain as a vast, intricate network of interconnected pathways representing our thoughts, memories, and abilities. Neuroplasticity allows these pathways to be rerouted, strengthened, or even created anew in response to our experiences and learning endeavors. Just as a musician hones their craft through years of dedicated practice, we can enhance our cognitive abilities by engaging in activities that challenge our minds and foster the formation of new neural connections. This understanding of the brain's inherent plasticity has profound implications for our understanding of intelligence and its potential for growth. Neuroplasticity, simply put, is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This ongoing process allows the brain to adapt to new experiences, learn new information, and even compensate for injury or disease. It is the very foundation of learning and memory, enabling us to acquire new skills, from mastering a musical instrument to speaking a foreign language. Imagine learning to ride a bicycle. Initially, it seems like an insurmountable challenge requiring intense focus and coordination. Yet with practice, our brains begin to adapt, forming new neural connections that streamline the process. Eventually, what once seemed impossible becomes second nature, a testament to the brain's incredible capacity for change. This same principle applies to enhancing our cognitive abilities. By engaging in mentally stimulating activities, we can encourage the growth and strengthening of neural connections, ultimately leading to improved cognitive performance. If our brains are indeed capable of such remarkable adaptation, how can we harness this potential to enhance our intelligence? The key lies in understanding how neuroplasticity operates and providing our brains with the right kind of stimulation. Just as physical exercise strengthens our muscles, mental exercise strengthens our neural pathways, leading to improved cognitive function. Engaging in activities that challenge us intellectually, such as puzzles, brain games, or learning new skills, can promote the formation of new neural connections. The more we use our brains, the stronger and more efficient these connections become, ultimately leading to enhanced cognitive abilities. Furthermore, exposing ourselves to new experiences, cultures, and ways of thinking can further enrich our neural networks, fostering creativity, adaptability, and problem-solving skills. Just as a diverse ecosystem is a resilient ecosystem, so too is a diverse and interconnected brain. So now that we've established that our brains are very malleable and have explored general concepts of how our brains can adapt, change, and increase in cognitive ability, are there direct ways to increase this drastically and quickly? Yes, there are. In ancient Greece, Socrates would exalt his students to stand up. He'd bring them to the top of the class and ask them questions, drawing out their perceptions on the subject at hand. It didn't matter if what they were saying was right or wrong, good or bad. Just this very act of unencumbered expression on the subject was creating a feedback loop in the student's brain, where accuracy would arrive on the topic and also making them more intelligent over time. Almost all education platforms and schooling systems nowadays do the opposite and treat people like blank slates into which information is to be poured. This is both uninspiring and stunts neural growth. In fact, it's actually dangerous as it engenders dogma. However, we can turn this situation around even in poor environments by knowing methods that operate in line with how our brains really function. Ancient Greece and the Renaissance eras were brief periods in history in relatively small or limited areas, but because of their methodologies produced more geniuses than the rest of the world and the rest of history combined. And modern neuroscience is now discovering more and more about why they were so successful at creating great minds and very high IQ, and taking it to new levels. Our brains are 98% sensory-based, so what is even more direct and profound for intelligence gains is expressing our sensory perceptions. There are specific ways to do exercises for this that increase IQ by 1 point for every hour of practice. What's more amazing about this is that all 8 intelligences increase, not just verbal and mathematical fluency, which is what IQ measures. Although harder to quantify, the same proportionate increases also happen in social intelligence, personal intelligence, kinesthetic or body intelligence, spatial intelligence, auditory or musical intelligence, and existential or big picture intelligence. We go through this in the quantum learning program. It goes through every accelerated learning method for specific tasks, ways to resolve learning difficulties, and also exactly how to increase your intelligence in all regards. And it's easy. It goes without saying that this has a drastic effect on earning potential, your attractiveness or charisma, the respect you get from others, your lifestyle and enjoyment of life, and much more. To learn more about the Quantum Learning Program, click the link in the description below and sign up for our free series. Have a great day!